Charles has 3 beautiful grandkids, but he may have a favorite. When Princess Charlotte was born, the new king said some very sweet things about her. When Prince Charlotte was born, she was King Charles's first granddaughter. At the time, he was very happy to become a grandfather to a little girl. It's also interesting to note that he may have a stronger bond with Princess Charlotte than he does with Prince George and Prince Louis. This could be because Princess Diana once said that she and Charles always wanted a daughter and that the fact that they didn't have one was one of the reasons why their marriage didn't work out. A few days later, Charles was on a royal trip when he said some nice things about Charlotte. He told her she was pretty and told her he hoped he and Charlotte would stay close as they got older. "I've wished many times for a child who would take care of me when I'm very old." During the troops' colour celebrations, King Charles was seen doting on his beloved granddaughter. During a sweet moment when the family was on the Buckingham Palace balcony to watch the Royal Air Force planes fly by, King Charles made sure to check on Charlotte. When Charlotte had to turn away from the cameras to cough or sneeze, she saw the dog and the princess's grandfather come out. The grandpa put his arm out to the princess to make sure she was okay. The 8-year-old laughed at the surprise act of kindness. A lot of people on social media pointed out that the monarch seemed to tickle his granddaughter during their balcony appearance, which was another touching moment between the two. Princess Charlotte was standing between her father and grandpa in the video. The king then reached out and touched Charlotte's arm, which made the royal jump and smile. During the crowning show in May, the monarch accidentally bumped his 8-year-old granddaughter, Princess Charlotte, on the head. This was another funny moment between King Charles and Princess Charlotte. God Save the King was playing as Charles walked past the future Princess Royal on his way to his place at Windsor Castle. Both the crowning and the show were open to Princess Catherine's family, who sat right below the royal box. Fans also got to see a special moment in which Kate Middleton seems to show Princess Charlotte where Michael and Carol are standing. As she sat with her parents and other members of the royal family, the young royal looked very happy to see her mother's parents there. King Charles' kind act of bringing Kate Middleton's family to the show and then seating them in a visible place could be seen as a sign of this. It also shows how much he cares about his son-in-law and how important the Middletons are to the lives of their grandkids. As she smiled down at Carol and Michael, Princess Charlotte seemed to agree with what her grandpa had done. After this set an example and during King Charles's rule, we might start to see more of them at royal events. In 2016, it was shown in a new BBC programme about the monarch. The picture shows Princess Charlotte happy as Prince Charles plays music for her. She is wearing a cute blue dress with a blue bow in her hair. As he spends time with his granddaughter, he seems to be holding something in his hand. In an earlier interview, Charles talked about how caring for the environment is important to him because of his grandkids. The cute pictures were shown over that conversation. Officially, Prince Edward is the Duke of Edinburgh, but most royal titles go to his son James. Instead, the name may go to Princess Charlotte in the future, thanks to a sweet wish from Prince Philip. When Buckingham Palace announced the news, it said that Prince Edward will keep the title for as long as he lives. This means that James won't get the title when Edward dies, and since George's future is already set, King Charles has made sure to save one of the most important titles for Princess Charlotte. This means that Lottie is in line to become the future Duchess of Edinburgh.